Hi everyone. My name is Millie. I am from Phoenix Moon Apothecary, also Phoenix Moon Doula Care, and I am the host of the podcast Deep Soul Awakenings. I am recording this testimonial on behalf of the Orgasmic Birth Practitioner program. I just wanted to come on and speak a little bit about the program that I was lucky enough to be a part of. And I just became certified as a practitioner myself. Um, the program for me was absolutely beautiful. It was definitely a source of empowerment, a source of love. The community in itself and all of the energy is absolutely amazing, probably more amazing than I can ever put into words. Deborah herself is just absolutely fabulous. I had taken a postpartum doula course with her many, many years ago, probably about 10 years ago. And more recently, I rediscovered my love for doula work and for the birthing process and all of the things that come along with it. And I really wanted to connect with Deborah again. So I actually took her birth doula program, and now I took her orgasmic birth practitioner program, and it has been completely aligned and amazing. You know, before I came to this program, I am going to be completely honest and say that I could not tell you the different parts in the anatomy of a clitoris. I had no idea. Now I can tell you that I know the clitoris is designed for pleasure and that it extends internally and is made up of several interconnected parts. And it has like 8,000 nerve endings concentrated in just the glands alone, which to me is absolutely amazing and beautiful. You know, um, I learned that it has a psychological role during childbirth, and the extensive network of nerves and blood vessels and internal structures actually become more engaged during labor as the body prepares for childbirth. The increased blood flow to the clitoris and the surrounding tissues absolutely contribute to the stretching and lubrication of the birth canal, aiding in the baby's passage. Like before this program, I had no idea that all of these things were connected, that all of these things could be used, and that birth could be pleasurable and wonderful. As a mom who had two C-sections, this to me was like, felt like something outlandish. And now, after being part of this program and being in this community, it's something that I hold in my heart. And it's something that's even empowered me to understand myself more and my yoni more and love every aspect of myself even more at the same time. And something else that I learned within the program itself is that a lot of the neurotransmitters and hormones that we use in childbirth, or sorry, in orgasm, are also used in childbirth. And it just really shows how the two sacred rites mirror themselves in everything that happens and in everything that goes on within it in itself. And birth can truly be orgasmic. But on the other side of that, I also want to mention that this program for me is also a way of reclaiming what was taken from my ancestors and just reclaiming some of the power that was taken from them. I am Puerto Rican. My family is indigenous to Puerto Rico. I'm first generation born here in New York, but my heart will always be with Puerto Rico. And I am Puerto Rican, also Dominican, many other things. But in Puerto Rico in the late 1940s and in the 50s, due to high levels of poverty and unemployment, or so they say, um, there was the sterilization of Puerto Rican women. And in this time, Puerto Rican women were sterilized in order to go into the workforce, but also to help with poverty in a sense. It doesn't make sense to me, but at the time, I guess it did. And, so many Puerto Rican women were sterilized and they were not told that this was something that was not reversible. And then to continue with that, Puerto Rican women were also experimented on and used as guinea pigs by pharmaceutical companies to develop the um, birth control pill. So for me, being in this container, being an orgasmic birth practitioner, being a birth doula, working in the birthing field is really about reclaiming power and honoring my ancestors and their sacred traditions and just really allowing them to be at the forefront of the work that I do and honoring them the best way that I can. And I feel that this beautiful container and this beautiful community that has been given to me definitely has allowed me to do so. And I hold it near and dear to my heart. So I wanted to give this testimonial and say that if you are thinking about joining the program, you absolutely should. You guys, so much love.